Welcome to Shivering Timbers Dojo. Tonight we're going to continue our deep dive into Kenpo Blue Belt with Crossing Talons and Crash of the Eagles 3. Crossing Talons, I like to show it from you've punched, they've grabbed your wrist. You can do it from just a straight wrist grab. Lots of people ask though, why are they grabbing your wrist? Well, that's why we show it. I've punched them and they've grabbed me. I'm going to do something about it. Crash of the Eagles 3 is a little different than a lot of other Kenpo out there. If you look at Tracy's original Kenpo, it's Crash of the Eagles A through H, so Alpha through Hotel. We don't do it that way. We kind of break them up. This is a little more involved, and we've got some options for how to clear things and hit them. We'll cover that. We're going to start with Crossing Talons from they've grabbed our wrist from a punch, and we'll move on to the Crash of the Eagles, which is another grab from behind. This is the deep dive into Crossing Talons. So Crossing Talons is ultimately from like a grabbed wrist with one hand or both hands. It's either a cross wrist or that. Now, you can do it from this. We've seen it from this. Also, go ahead and let go. The way I've been teaching it is from I punched and they've blocked and grabbed and they've got me this way and are holding on because I've tried to punch them. Or perhaps I reached out to try to grab them to do something and now they've got a hold of me. So while we are going to practice from a punch that has been intercepted, just understand that it doesn't have to be from a punch that's been intercepted. It could be from many different things. I could be punching them and they could block. He blocks. Yeah, and we'll block and then grabs me and then, oh no, whatever. There's many reasons you could be intercepted and grabbed. And then you need to do something from that. So again, with Kenpo, it lends itself well to, I'm going to hit him 3 or 4 times. Well, he's not going to respond. Yeah, we're going to keep him from responding. Practice different ways. If you think, I'll never be grabbed like that, fine. Have them block out here and do something. Have them just grab you from here. That's perfectly acceptable. But we're going to show from the punch. So, somebody did comment, oh, that's where I like to punch people in the chest. Like, okay, the standard gut punch to the solar plexus. If you're not throwing straights to the solar plexus, you're not using your straights and your crosses right, because that is a mean strike. Nobody likes to get hit there. And so when I hit him, he's grabbed, he's done something, he's got a hold of it. Now I'm in trouble. So again, all I want to do is this. I don't have to hold on for long, and there's nothing he can really do to stop that, because again, I'm putting here and pulling my body weight behind here. I'm striking here. As I pull him in, I pull him into the strike here and down here. Other side. Here, let's fix that. So again, come to here, pull, strike, strike, right there. Okay. In any case, what I really need to do is put my body weight behind this. That's what makes this work. So as I've punched and he's grabbed this thing and I'm pulling my whole body weight, which is considerable, and it's greater than his. So this really helps. Perhaps I have even a bigger opponent and they're larger than me. And this is where it's important to make sure that as you come down, you're smashing that elbow down. You are causing issues. If he wants to stand up, I'm saying no. That's the first section. As I pull through, I like getting here because I want to get inside and I want to pull at the same time that I'm striking. I want to pull him into the strike. Make that elbow work for you, and then again up and down from there. Other side. Push this thing. He's got it. I'm pulling in and I'm pulling him into that strike. Right through it. Really make that work. And then come up. People's elbow. Again, as high as you can to as low as you can. That dynamic distance is going to increase your acceleration. Mollywop them. Let's do this at a little more combat speed. Right hand punch. Catch this thing. We're going to go fast. You ready? Just like that. Other side. So we can do this quickly. We don't have to go slow. But the important part to remember, let's change it up a little this time. just for funsies, I'm going to grab him. Come here, you. Oh, now he really did grab me. Again, that circle. That's everything right there. He can hold on as tight as he can. He's a strong man. Doesn't matter because I'm going to use my body weight. So right here, and I've pulled him into the strike right here. Right here. Other side. I'm grabbing him, pulling through, stretching that elbow out. Here's the strike. Here's the strike. So crossing talons, remember, from a punch, from a grab, from you got them, whatever you do, use your body to stretch that elbow and pull them into the strike. Crossing talons. Good job. Crash of the Eagles 3. So Crash of the Eagles can be done, much like many of the things we cover in Kenpo, from a couple of different ways. So when he grabs me from behind, he could grab me from the shoulders. He's trying to pull me off balance. He's trying to shove me out the door. He thinks he's big and I'm small. He's trying to choke me from the back. He's got the arms around me. Now, this is where we talk about, stand by just a second. So everybody's going to say, well, real martial artists are going to rear naked choke you. Yes, they are. But there are more bad fighters and not martial artists that get into fights than there are trained martial artists who are going to want to fight you. It's as simple as that. So the concept is you're defending yourself here against somebody who either doesn't know what they're doing or they do know what they're doing and they're trying to drag you out the door. If you've ever been grabbed by a bouncer, like that's a classic move. Grab them shoulders and haul you out or shove you forward. Maybe they're not a bouncer and maybe you do need to defend yourself rather than give up meekly. And so that is what this is for. If they choke you, great. If not, and they're actually grabbing you because they want to throw you and pull you down, and I can throw you from there, it's a great way to do it. Then again, this is how you defend yourself. So he's grabbed me. However, the first thing I want to do is step out and get my center of gravity low. Now, if he's pushing, he's pulling, whatever he's doing, I've got better balance. And here, where he can pull me, oh, I am off balance. He can push me, oh, I'm off balance. So again, when he grabs this, come here and raise this up, and immediately his grip is broken on one side. As I turn, I'm breaking both. As you come down, you can throw a little nasty back fist action here into the leopard fist, into here, circle out, and give him an uppercut. Now, where are you uppercutting? You can uppercut up top. Like you could come here, here, and uppercut here. You could uppercut here. You can uppercut here. Again, wherever's free, wherever you can get. Other side. Come to here, here, here. Clear this out. Boom. Now let's talk about how we're clearing and the fact that I just hit this guy a bunch and he's just standing there. And one of the complaints that Kenpo gets is, well, just standing there. No one's going to stand there. How right you are. They are not, in fact, going to just stand there. Right now, what we are in is a learning environment where I'm trying to show a move. But everybody wants to see, well, what if they start throwing things? Yes. So let's have him struggle a bit as he grabs me. And I come over here and I hit this and I hit this. He's going to get his hands up in the way. Look, as I'm circling around, I've moved the hands. I don't need to move them much to get that little spleen shot on that side. And he's not going to thank me for it. As written, we come across, we come here, 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 and this hand clears this out and comes up with the uppercut. Honestly, whatever hand works. That's the important part with Kenpo. The Kenpo can be adapted to the situation you're in, and that's what we're doing. He's not standing there. We don't assume that he's going to take these shots. Heck, we don't assume that I need to do 2 and 3. A leopard shot to the throat is a fight stopper in a lot of cases, folks. If you hit me there and I wasn't ready for it, down I go. Remember, the throat punch, the thrunch. When you've been thrunched with the leopard fist, that's a terrible place to be in. Most people are going to be sucking wind. But in case there's still some fight in them, We're going to add some to it. So that is what we're doing here. We're considering that this, whatever, he tucked his chin. He's a smart fighter. He knew what was coming. Boom, here. He knew what was coming. I'm going to circle this around here, get this out, and maybe I'll come with the other hand. Again, I didn't do it as written. That's the point. You don't have to do these as written. You can do them. If there's something in your way, hit them. Keep hitting. Hit till you're satisfied with the results. That's the entire purpose of Kenpo. One more time. So let's do this combat speed. So when we talk about somebody doing something to you, I'm moving pretty fast here. He's got a limited amount of time to react and push and do things. I know where I'm hitting. My targets are pre-programmed. It helps. Practice, practice, practice. That's the other thing. Practice resistance, and you practice a lot so that the targets are pre-programmed, and when there is resistance, you can move something. Move resistance. How to do something. Get away. Do something. Hey! Oh no! Oh, no. Microphone. So the point is with these, there's a lot to the Kenpo stuff. You'll see more and more as we go 3, 4, 5 hits. Cool. What you need to remember though is that we're doing this with the expectation that they are not going to stand still and be good for us. And so as we come around, we are ready for them to do something. Clear, hit, think about what they're doing. You have the time, especially in training, to get used to this. So, Crash of the Eagles 3. So that was Kenpo Blue Belt, Crossing Talons, and Crash of the Eagle 3. Crossing Talons, like I said, whether you punch and they grab, whether they just grab, whether you grab and they grab, the whole idea is they've got you, get out, use your motion, work in the eye dies. They think, haha, I've got him. You're like, haha, no, you don't. Same thing with Crash of the Eagles. As you saw, you're supposed to stick with one hand. What if you don't? Throw the other hand in there. That's okay. Again, the concept is you start from a place. You have to start somewhere. So start from one hand, coming around, doing the work, add resistance, add speed, see if you need to switch hands, see what you need to do. That is the essence of Kenpo. So other than that, if you don't like these, hey, come to class, work with us. We'll show you why we like them. Other than that, y'all stay safe. Thanks.